Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martich here with your outlook for July 31st, 2015. And with the cold front that moved through yesterday, had a few showers and thunderstorms move across our coverage area, mostly non-severe, just some heavy rain and some few gusty winds that we were dealing with, but otherwise non-severe for the most part. Here is the frontal boundary today. It's going to move off to the southeast, well to the southeast, and nothing but a northwest wind today and bright sunny skies. So we're going to lower the humidity today. This is going to be a very warm day. Not expecting a lot of in the way of humidity here, which will make it feel very comfortable. And actually, going through the weekend doesn't really increase that much. It will increase slightly, but not that much. So it will be very tolerable this weekend. We're going to have another front come through here on Saturday night. You won't even notice it, actually, because there's not going to be really much in the way of an increase in clouds. And not much in the way of precipitation. Nothing at all really showing here. There's going to be a system here to our north here. Here's our low pressure. And there's a very weak frontal boundary associated with this that's going to move through here in the overnight hours. All that's going to do is going to knock down temperatures from Saturday to Sunday down about 2 or 3 degrees. That's about it. So we're looking at upper 80s to near 90 today. Then we get into Saturday, we're probably closer to the 90-degree mark across most areas, at least in the central and southern portions of our coverage area. And then we get into Sunday, we're going to get back down a little bit by about 2 to 3 degrees. And the lower humidity is going to be the general rule for the entire weekend. All this front is really going to do, besides lower the temperatures here on Sunday by a few degrees, is lower the humidity even further. So very nice weekend coming up here. Can't be stressed enough that it's going to be a very beautiful weekend. We've been really lucky here with this with the weekends here recently. And I'll knock on wood. I really don't want to mess that up here, but it really have been faring quite well with the weekends here being where most people have off. At least having some decent weekends to deal with, whether it's incredibly hot. At least it's been dry. And I know everybody's looking for some precipitation now because we went from June being very, very wet to July starting off that way, but now we're getting into this pattern here where we're very, very dry, and that's going to continue for this entire forecast period, it looks like. Getting into Monday, the heat and humidity are going to increase a little bit, get back into the lower 90s, it looks like, for most areas, and we're going to increase the humidity a little bit. Same thing holds true for Tuesday. Now, they get the system here to our north here. Here's your system to the north here. It looks like it's going to be pretty potent, might bring some showers and thunderstorms through our area here, but this is going to die out as well. This frontal boundary is going to come through here again, and it looks looks like there's going to be, aside from a few air mass thunderstorms, really nothing to speak of here on Tuesday. Here's a look at Tuesday. This just falls apart. There's really nothing there to speak of at all. The front does come through, but again, there's not really much in the way of precipitation to speak of. So very dry. Very dry all the way through at least Thursday of next week. There might have been another possibility of this system here making a charge toward our area here. That way we come here on Thursday at the earliest. We would be dealing with some precipitation. But other than that, next 6 days look dry, look seasonably warm, and temperatures are generally running about 4 to 5 degrees above average for the next 6 days on average. So a very warm time period coming up here. Not really oppressive. Again, we talked about this yesterday in the video. There's a big difference between persistent above normal heat and extreme heat. We're not talking about anything extreme. We're not talking about upper 90s, 100s. So we're not talking about heat indices above 100 degrees. So don't expect any heat advisories over this area for the next week. When we get into Monday and Tuesday, we'll better examine that. But right now, it doesn't look like anything is going to be too over-the-top impressive as far as heat indices are concerned in the next 6 days or so. I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martich, and that is your outlook for July 31st, 2015. Have a great Friday.